Okay, today we're going to be firing the super point pellets out of the Deuce Deuce, the Beeman. We got the 22 caliber barrel on the Beeman rifle here from Walmart. It's about $200. Yeah, he's a good guy here. And we're going to be trying to zero it in with this deer rifle scope. I got a big scope on here, and we got the rings off so we could tweak it. And downrange, I have a Girls with Guns target, Splash Dual Technology. So the gun's loaded. Let's set up the scope, set up the target, set up the camera, and let's go. We'll be zeroed in right there, and take it off safety. This thing's ready to fire. I got a Birchwood nest rest from Birchwood Casey holding the gun, so it's more of a controlled experiment. We're just going to use the front, not the rears here. Safety's off. I'm going to go for a direct bullseye to see what we get. And we're firing to the right like a mofo. We need to tweak the scope here. Bear with us. Okay, we've adjusted the scope a tad bit to the left. Safety off, fire and ready. I'm ready. We're still firing to the right like a mofo. That means this scope is off. We must do some adjustments here. Bear with. Okay, made a few more adjustments. Let's see if we get any different result in the firing. Nothing. This scope is physically off. We're going to fire to the left of the bullseye to see if we land on the bullseye. And we did. We almost hit the bullseye. So this scope is physically off. We're going to compensate. Let's tweak this a little more. A lot more. Considering my gun's jumping to the right a tad bit, or firing to the right a tad bit, we'll shoot to the left with a little bit of the bullseye and see if we can walk her in. Almost. This thing jumps like a mule. One more shot. I think I know where to shoot. You get a bullseye, then I'll know how to adjust the sights accordingly. This thing's off. Made two more adjustments. We want to lift it up a little bit and send it to the left a little bit. Now let's fire and see where we land. Bullseye. All right, we got this gun where we need it. On moving it around, we hit a bullseye. Now we must dial in the scope to get true, to get shooting where we want it to shoot. It's pretty difficult. A few more minor adjustments. Let's see if we can duplicate our shot without shooting in that same awful spot. God awful spot. We're aiming at the white ring now. On the left side, a little high. And we did it. Okay. Now we're going to move on to some swing targets to see if we're at all precise here. We got accuracy to the bullseye. Now let's move it over to the swing targets, if you will. Right about there, Bob. A little higher, Bob. A little higher. A little higher, Bob. Right there. All right, let me load the gun. Not much windage here today. So if I can hit the larger swing target, I'm satisfied enough to move on today. Let's see what we got. Safety off, fire when ready. I'm almost ready. Try not to knock too much down but the sights. I want to knock them down. That's a dead miss. And I fired center on. One more shot. Let me test something here. What I see, this gun is off. I'm not gonna rest until it's on. Might be a long day, mate. Pack a lunch. It's on. At high right, it's firing high left a tad bit, but it's on. And we conclude that video with a bullseye. Over and out, guys. Like and subscribe if you like zeroing the scope with the 22 Beeman. We'll be back for more.